Did anyone else watch the F1 comedic sketch where they like took radio messages out of context and put it in like funny different scenarios and just think the F1 was kind of wrong for the quotes that they chose, specifically the Carlos Sainz one. I mean, it was the opening clip and I literally was like, this is so wrong, because I thought it was pretty insensitive. It wasn't like it's like a funny little Carlos Sainz one which can be taken out of context. This was him having a very emotional and vulnerable message after the Australian Grand Prix. It was like him having a panic attack, maybe not a full-fledged panic attack, but he was very emotional. He was like on the verge of tears. He had spent that entire Australian Grand Prix working so hard to do well to get in the points, and then he got on the podium during like that one restart, and then he gets docked a 5-second time penalty, and it like pushes him completely out of the points, and you can just hear the panic over the radio when he's saying that. I stayed up to 2 a.m. watching it, and when I heard him talk about it over the radio, my heart was like so broken for him because of how sad and emotional raw. I mean, you can just feel, if you listen to it and watch the clip, you can just feel the sadness and the anguish and the desperation over the radio because he desperately wanted to get that podium. And I just thought it was so wrong for them to include it, especially since they didn't do it in like I mean, how they tried to do it, I guess it would be funny, but I thought it was kind of rude because it was like, oh, a little kid wants ice cream from an ice cream truck, but now it's closed. And oh, so sad. So sad. The desperation, so sad. I was like, out of all of the radio quotes, each of these Grand Prix are 2 hours long. The drivers are constantly talking. You could have used a different quote, maybe one of a driver saying no or something. You could have used any quote, and you chose the one where Carlos Sainz is having a very emotional and vulnerable moment, which probably shouldn't have even been live streamed streamed in general and shown to the public in general. And you use it as a little kid wants ice cream. It's just so simple and silly. I don't know. I thought that was so wrong. Am I wrong? Am I being too sensitive? I don't think so. I read the comments on that Instagram post too, and a lot of people agreed with me, but I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below.